Officially Shams time. All right, Shams, you talked yesterday, you reported about the draft possibly being extended to 2 days. Is that happening? What's going on?
Yeah, it's a serious discussion right now that the NBA is having with its teams and internally about possibly extending the NBA draft to 2 days, splitting the first and second rounds and giving teams more time between draft picks, between rounds, adding another day. We know Nikola Jokic, when he got drafted several years ago, he was drafted during a commercial. So allowing more time, and I think teams have also requested seeing if there's possibilities to extend draft times. The second round is really, really accelerated. So that is a increasing possibility and something that the league will continue to discuss. And this could happen as soon as this upcoming draft in 2024.
Oh, well, this is perfect for these guys to talk about because Chandler, we'll start with you. Second round picks, both y'all. What do you think about the idea of a second day of this?
I don't love it. As a player, as a kid, first of all, no one's going to watch the second round of the draft if it's televised the next day. Most people don't anyways. They kind of change the channel by the time the second round comes. This is more for teams, and I understand that. I think it's, 3 minutes in between each pick, and so it gives teams, more time to sleep on it and kind of adjust and see the big board of who's gone. But no, if I'm a kid and I'm preparing and I'm having a party at my house and I don't go first round, I got to kick everyone out and invite them back the next day for the second round draft. No shot. I hate this.
Interesting. That was easy.
And imagine a guy that's sliding in the draft and he has to wait overnight to still get picked. If he was supposed to be a first round pick or maybe an early second round pick, now I have to wait overnight, deal with the agony of not knowing, and I can still get cut. Let's not drag this thing out.
God forbid the kid is in the green room and then falls to second round.
Hey,
so
what do you do?
Draft to the hotel. To then there's not even. Do they invite some of the second round picks, like the top 10 of the second round, to the green room? I don't like.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know what your experience was, Chandler, but I watched myself get drafted by myself in the lobby of ESPN Zone. I walked out of my own draft party. And I was frustrated because I was supposed to be a late first rounder and I slid into the second round and I was frustrated and I was watching it on the screen in the lobby of ESPN Zone myself. So do I want to go through that overnight and load all my family back up to go back to ESPN Zone or stay at home or do whatever I'm going to do for another night of that? Absolutely not.
Yeah, my experience was similar. I was told I was going to be a mid to late first round pick, and I kind of had a party at my house, at my parents' house in Orlando. And once that first round ended, I ended up going 38. From that 30th pick to the 38th pick, I got so drunk that by the time the 38th pick happened, I don't even know who took me. I was pissed off. I didn't even care because the whole goal as a kid is to go first round. You want to go lottery, or then you want to go first round.
Absolutely.
As soon as the 30th pick is chosen and your name, it's not your name, you're hot. So and then also, like Jokic, there must have been the longest trade in the history of the NBA right before they announced my pick. So it was like an 8-team trade. And then they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, the 38th pick, the Rockets take Chandler Parsons. And I was like, what? No, thanks.
No thanks. Wow, Sean, that was a lot of information.
And then there was a lockout. So my draft really sucked.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this was a really nice, depressing memory lane. Thank you, guys. So, yeah, we don't want a second day, Shams. Go tell everybody that.
Dip it in the bud, Shams.
Yeah, just kill it now. You went to a game last night, Shams. I love it when you get out, even though it's not technically a social outing for you. But Suns Bulls, Devin Booker, what is going on?
Yeah, Bradley Beal's back in the lineup, so now they have two of their stars, and so they've still yet to play with three of their guys, Kevin Durant, Brad Beal, Devin Booker, in a single regular season game. But I'm told Devin Booker is eyeing a potential return on this upcoming homestand that the Suns have. They play the Lakers tomorrow night at home, then they play OKC on Sunday, and then next Wednesday they play the Timberwolves at home. So 3-game homestand. The hope is that in one of these games, Devin Booker's able to play, and then finally you're able to get those three guys in the lineup together. Last night was a good win for the Suns. It was an ugly finish. Yusuf Nurkic had a clutch shot late, but I think overall for the Suns team, it's getting these three guys on the court together and seeing how they gel.